Hey, it's Sizzling Popcorn. We've got plenty to unpack from the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's 53 new products, 27 on PC, 26 on Xbox in the marketplace this week. Plus, we've got news from Orbx, Flightbeam Studios, Flybywire, Turtle Beach, and Thrustmaster. Just before we get into the juicy part of this video, I want to thank Marsh for being both a subscriber and channel member. You can be just like Marsh by clicking both subscribe and join. Your support is greatly appreciated and helps me make great content for you. Now let's get started. Again, there's over 50 new products in the marketplace this week. It's tough to really go through them all one by one and show you images. What I'll do instead, for time's sake, is list off what's new for PC, Xbox, or both, plus advise you on which ones I've done videos on so that you can see the product in action. So right off the bat, we've got 3 new products on PC. They're actually all the same airplane, except that it's different engine power. So you got the PA-28 Aero bundle from Just Flight at $64.99, so $65 US. Then you've got the Aero 3 and then the Turbo Aero 3 4. I actually have this, but I've only taken a look at it once, and to me it reminded me of like something like from the 70s, 80s. Textures weren't as shiny as some of the other aircrafts that I've flown in a sim with, but it also reminded me of like as if like the owner was like a heavy smoker, because the inside the cabin it's like that like beige type color. So I wasn't really fond of it, but maybe in the next 2 weeks or so, next couple of weeks, I'll try to take this out and then we'll do a review on it. But up to now, I don't have a review, and my thoughts really are like steering away from it. I won it in a contest, so that's how I got it, but I've never flown it. So I wouldn't buy, to tell you the honest truth, I wouldn't buy both of these or the bundle. If you're gonna get this, I would just buy one or the other. You might as well buy the turbo one, which is quicker. Now on to the next one. We got Quickie Q200 from Lionheart Creations. This is new for PC. IC have now come out for Xbox with the 3MI2 and 6 Yankee 3 Fox Islands. On the PC side, with 12 ratings, got 4.3 out of 5. Next up, Aircraft Carriers Global from Land VFR. This is new both on PC and Xbox. Then you've got Casablanca City Landmarks has now hit the marketplace for Xbox. 4.2 out of 5 from 40 ratings. And this is from Soft. Then we've got Landmarks Mumbai City Pack from Orbx. This is actually a very nice, very detailed, well done. I actually did a video, but actually never cut it and pushed it out, published it. So I'll have to do that. It's on my long list of places to review, but I'll get onto that at some point. But this is new to PC. Xbox should then come later on. Next up is New York City Times from Same Scene 3D. This is new on PC and Xbox. Then we've got St. Martin and Grand Case from Airworthy Designs. It's 4.7 out of 5 from 501 ratings. So this is looking pretty good. This has actually been around for a while. It says new on PC, but I think it's actually new on Xbox, because it's actually showing the Xbox and the PC. And you wouldn't have ratings from an Xbox and it wouldn't be on PC. Moving on, CYHZ Halifax Stainfield International from Sim Studios. This is actually, I really like this. This is my home airport, and there's actually 2 versions of this, and I like Sim Studios the best. This is both new on PC and Xbox. I'll put some links in the description of I've flown in and out of here quite often, so you'll be able to see the airport. Next up, Isle of Man from UK 2000 Scenery. This is new on PC and Xbox. Then from Parig Devco, Edinburgh International. This is new on PC. It's been around for a bit now, and it's quite lovely. Then you've got Three Peaks, Orsta Volda. It's a 3.7 out of 5 from 7 ratings, new to Xbox. This was in a Marketplace update video maybe a few weeks ago. It was in here. So now it's on Xbox. Then we got Casablanca Mohammed V Airport from Prilsoft. 4.3 out of 5 from 38 ratings. And this is now new on Xbox. I would guess it would pair pretty well with the Casablanca landmarks. Next up, from Perfect Soft, you got Marrakesh Manera International. This is new on PC. Then you got MSFS Scenery Builders. These guys, I'm sort of a little leery with some of their stuff because I've bought Sault Ste. Marie in Ontario and Canada, and also Bangor, Maine, and the textures weren't the best. But I think they still put some detail in, even though they seem to always be pumping in new stuff every week into the marketplace. But you got Kalamazoo Battle Creek, new on PC and Xbox. Same thing with the Eastern Iowa Airport. Then we go down to Custer County Airports from DC Scenery. 4.8 out of 5 from 8 ratings from PC. This is new on Xbox. Next up, Murrayfield Airport from Four Simmers. New on PC and Xbox. Next up, Just Flight, Santa Paula. New on PC. And again, you can take a look at these images once you go into the marketplace, and you can go through all these images. But what I'll do is I'll put links in the description of any videos that I have, so that you can then see the airport or the landmarks pack, any of the DLC in action. Then we've got On Final Studio, Brack Airport, new on PC. Same thing with Split Airports by Orbx. This is actually the 4th busiest Croatian airport. I do have a video on that, and I'll have a link in the description. Simulations. There's plenty of airports from Simulations in this update. This one's from Castellon Airport, new on Xbox. 5 out of 5 with 1 rating, so you can't really judge that with the 1 rating. Next up, TBLF Scenery from Montague St. George Airport. 4.8 out of 5, 9 ratings. This is new on Xbox. Megève Altiport from LLH Création, new on PC. Another one from LLH Création, Chambéry Airport. And then a third one here, NSC Haute-Savoie, new on PC. And then back to TBLF Scenery, Les Sables d'Olonne Talmont, new on Xbox. This has 20 ratings, 4.1 out of 5. 20 ratings, low amount of ratings to really be judging it. But when you go into the marketplace, you'll then see there might be more ratings in that case. But that is new to Xbox. Another one from TBLF is La Roche-sur-Yon. This is new to Xbox, 4.6 out of 5, 9 ratings. And then another one, La Tranche-sur-Mer Aérodrome, 4.8 out of 5, 11 ratings. It's $6, new on Xbox. Then we've got 29 Palms, Mykonos International Airport. This is new on PC. The developer from 29 Palms is actually the owner of Contrail, so you can, if you're a PC user, you can actually even get this on Contrail. And he did show off some preview pictures of version 2 of this that will be coming in an update. I'm pretty sure the marketplace will have version 1, so then there will be an update later on. Next up, you've got Tailstrike Designs, Oreo al Serio, Lime Airport. That is in Milan, Italy, new on PC. I do have a video from there. I think it might be a stream I took off from there. We took a look at the airport. It's very, very well detailed, stunning, night and daytime, really nice. I'll put a link in the description for that one. Saanen Gstaad Airport from Simulations, new on Xbox, 3.9 out of 5 from 16 ratings. MXI Design Gretchen Airports, new on PC and Xbox. Izmir Adnan Menderes International, 4.7 out of 5, and that's 49 ratings, so pretty good. That's new on Xbox. Simulations Podgorica Airports, 5 out of 5, 1. It might even be the developer if it's just one. New on Xbox. Then we got Real World Scenery with Kodiak Airport, 5 out of 5, only 2 ratings. Again, I'd be cautious. Take a look at the images. I don't have it, so I can't really show it to you. But new on Xbox. Then you got Kapalua Airport from Northern Sky Studios, 4.9 out of 5, 12 ratings. That's new on Xbox. Then you got from Pearl Simulations, Hilo International Airport. I'm pretty sure that's in Hawaii, although in this picture, you've got a Air New Zealand, probably an A320 right there. That's new on PC. Final Approach Simulations, Grantley Adams International, new on PC. Havoc International from Simulation Extrema. These guys actually, they specialize in doing airports that are in like extreme conditions. So stuff that like close to the North or South Pole or extreme weather. 5 out of 5, 1 rating, new on Xbox. Then we get down to the last 3 here. Sochi International Airports, new on PC. This from Digital Designs. Well, nicely crafted airport. You actually have all the downtown, the Olympic Village, and the F1 track is all nicely detailed there. I do have a stream that I'll put a link in the description. Next one is Ballina Byron Gateway Airports from Ausscene. I do have a video or a stream on that. That's new to on PC and Xbox. Link in the description. And last but not least here, we got Hobart International Airport from NZA Simulations, 5 out of 5 from 5 ratings, but it's now new on Xbox. I'll actually be going there this Wednesday on stream because there'll be a community flight event from Hobart to Cambridge. They're right side by side, both airports from NZA Simulations, but we'll actually go around, maybe not the whole island because we'll be in like a Husky A1C or something comparable. So we'll do a little loop somewheres, do a little bush flight, and then come back to Cambridge, which is the neighboring airport from NZA Simulations. So now we're going to move on to some other news from the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator. On Friday, Orbx released Skathos International Airport to Orbx Central, which is located on a small Greek island that is in one of Europe's most popular holiday destinations. The airport sees an increased traffic in the summer months from destinations like Newcastle, Leeds Bradford, Edinburgh, Vienna, and Athens. Custom billings were made not just for the airport, but for around the island. I did a preview stream a couple of weeks ago from Vienna to Skathos, but unfortunately due to low frame rates in North Macedonia and Greece, nothing related to the airport itself, I wasn't able to land. To finish off the stream, I took a Cessna around the island to take a further look at it. I'll add a link with a timestamp in the description below. Auckland International Airport from Flightbeam Studios will be releasing on Tuesday, November 9th at noon Pacific Time. That's 8 p.m. GMT. It's a lovely airport and pairs quite well with Orbx's Auckland City landmarks. Auckland will sell for $19.99 US and will be sold on Flightbeam's web store and Contrail. Eventually it'll come to the marketplace, but the lead time is 6 to 12 weeks right now. Flybywire announced that VNav will be coming soon to the A32NX and showed off a special feature, CDA mode with Flap 1 and Flap 2 pseudo waypoints. This functionality is only available on the Honeywell FMS and therefore exclusive to the A32NX. Turtle Beach's VelocityOne flight control system sold out of its pre-sales earlier this week in less than 15 minutes. The official launch is November 14th. All pre-orders should ship that day. There is limited quantity and only 2 systems per customer is allowed. There will be more inventory waves to come after the mid-November release date. I'm awaiting the shipment of my review unit and will have plenty of information and be able to answer more questions. So stick around and subscribe to the channel. Last but definitely not least, at Flight Sim Expo, Thrustmaster unveiled their latest product, the Boeing 787 yoke and throttle coming for PC and Xbox. No news was given about its ETA nor its price. Thrustmaster will be dropping some more news on Tuesday, November 9th, when it is expected that we'll find out the release date and price. I'll have more information for you then in another video. Well, that wraps up this marketplace update. Make sure to tune in to the live streams, reviews, and tutorial videos throughout the week. And thanks a lot for watching. Happy flying!